Hello, I'm Edward Tarte, math teacher. This is another in a series of solution videos to some of my math challenges. The math challenge for this video is the escalator challenge, and here is how I presented that challenge in the original video. My friend and I were standing at the bottom of an up-moving escalator. My friend said to me, "I wonder how many steps are visible at one time on this escalator." I replied, "Maybe we can find out. Let's the two of us walk up the escalator, each of us walking at a steady rate and both starting at the same time, but I will walk twice as fast as you. So you watch me, and every time I take 2 steps, you take 1 step. And let's keep track of how many steps it takes each of us to reach the top." We did it. It took me 32 steps to reach the top. It took him 24 steps to reach the top. With that information, I did some algebra and I figured out how many steps were visible on the escalator at any one time. And that is my challenge to you. Can you figure that out? Here is my solution. I will have x stand for what we are trying to find, which is the number of steps visible at one time on the escalator. And I will suppose that it takes 1 unit of time for 1 step to displace the next step as the escalator moves. That unit of time could conceivably be 1 second, so I will designate that. Suppose that it takes 1 second for 1 step to displace the next step as the escalator moves. So if I stand on the first step and don't move at all, it will take me x seconds to get to the top. But if I take 1 or more steps in getting from the bottom to the top, it will take me fewer seconds. If I were to do it taking just 1 step in getting from the bottom to the top, it would take me x minus 1 seconds to get to the top. If I were to take 2 steps, it would take me x minus 2 seconds. If I were to take 3 steps, getting from bottom to top would take me x minus 3 seconds. Well, actually, in this problem, I took 32 steps, and therefore, from bottom to top, it took me x minus 32 seconds. And since I took 32 steps, 1 step, that is each step, took me x minus 32 over 32 seconds. That means that 2 steps took me 2 times that long. I multiply this fraction x minus 32 over 32 by 2. That 32 then becomes a 16 on the bottom. 2 steps took me x minus 32 over 16 seconds. In the same time that I was taking 2 steps, my friend was taking 1 step. And by this same process, we find that 1 step took my friend x minus 24 over 24 seconds. Now this time, the time that it took me to take 2 steps, equals this time, the time that it took my friend to make 1 step. And therefore, this fraction equals this fraction. That is, x minus 32 over 16 equals x minus 24 over 24. I'm going to solve that equation for x. I can simplify it by multiplying both sides by 8. That denominator 16 then becomes a 2, and the denominator 24 becomes a 3. So I have the new equation x minus 32 over 2 equals x minus 24 over 3. This is a proportion. I can solve it by cross multiplying. 3 times x minus 32 equals 2 times x minus 24. I distribute the 3 on the left side and the 2 on the right side, giving me the equation 3x minus 96 equals 2x minus 48. I subtract 2x from both sides and add 96 to both sides, and I get x equals 48, and that is the answer. There are 48 steps of the escalator visible at any one time. So that is my solution to my escalator challenge. Thank you for watching this solution video.